How should I introduce this
Hold
video?
on a second.
Maybe I should just say it.
Trying to talk with
GTA 6 is going to be the worst game of all time.
Oh, Jesus!
I hope I got somebody's attention. And no, I don't feel that way. It's not going to be the worst game of all time. But I am very, very concerned with GTA 6.
Actually, it does not sound ridiculous, you know?
I don't think it's going to be the worst game of all time. That was clearly just a joke.
Bro, you!
But if it is the worst game of all time, I was probably the first one to say it. And mean it.
Fuck!
I'm concerned with GTA 6. Even though the video is going to be called I am very concerned with GTA 6. And I am. I'm very concerned. No, I'm very excited for GTA 6 and the potential gameplay footage of the trailer that's coming out in December. And it's probably going to be an awesome trailer. I remember GTA 5, when GTA 5's trailer dropped, was a pretty good one. It was pretty stellar. It had everything that everyone wanted as an updated or for the next GTA coming from GTA 4. GTA 4 at the time is now highly regarded, and at the time I was more into Saints Row 2 instead of GTA 4, but I did play GTA 4 and I did respect the atmosphere of it being almost like GTA 3 but on modern consoles at the time. When GTA 5, the trailer dropped, it was perhaps the biggest thing anybody had ever seen. It was the biggest thing. It was bigger than the announcement of the PlayStation 4 and the new Xbox. Really, anything could have been better than the announcement of the new Xbox, though. Let's be honest.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Xbox One.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Xbox. Watch TV. Anybody?
Television.
The only cool thing about the new Xbox was the controller. The controller was awesome. But the trailer of GTA 5, which had the different character model for Michael, he had a block head. His head was a block in the GTA 5 trailer, and then they morphed it into what he looks like in the game. It was the perfect next iteration. Though, with GTA 5, I was very disappointed when GTA 5 came out. And I blame my mind for hyping the game up to be more in-depth than it actually is. In the game, you do heists. And through the trailer and through how they made the game seem, it almost seemed like there was going to be more elements in planning heists and doing unscripted heists is essentially what I really wanted from the game. Instead of a few heists throughout the game and one or two options, meaning you can go with option A or option B, and that was the entire game. Granted, games at the time were very abundant.
Jake, what the hell happened?
There was a lot of good games at the time. The previous GTA game was like 5 years prior. We're now 10 years after GTA 5, and we're now getting an official announcement. The trailer is going to drop in December, and I'm very concerned. I'm kind of concerned because Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 is very open. It's a big game. It's an awesome game. It's a great immersive game. It was so immersive. It was a very fun game. But there was disappointment in the game that I did not even expect to play. I'll be honest that I did not even really seek out to play Red Dead Redemption 2, and when I was playing the game, there were elements in that game that I feel weren't really flourished. The campsites and such, you move from here to there. There was really no point in building your gang, even though it seemed like that was supposed to be a bigger element. A lot of their ideas in Rockstar's latest games they just seemed to fall flat. They make your mind ambitiously think that this idea is going to be awesome and it's going to be a major critical gaming element. And then it's not. I always had the argument that Saints Row 2 had more features and more things to do than GTA. Even then GTA 5 had like an edge over the Saints Row franchise, but there were more things that you could do in Saints Row, like robbing gas stations. You can rob any store in Saints Row. The game is completely dated. I get that. I played Saints Row 2 like a few weeks ago. Super dated. But is it still fun? Absolutely.
I'm
curious if you can keep your cavalier attitude when 2,000 volts are running through your body.
Oh yeah? And I'm curious if you can keep acting like a douchebag when I shove that gavel up your ass.
My client would like that stricken from the record.
Like, arcade fun. It is arcade fun. But with GTA, those, like, RPG elements are always, like, hinted at, and then it's never fleshed out, and it's just drive here, drive there, shoot this, shoot that. And I'm concerned that GTA 6, being a decade in the making, there's going to be a lot of disappointed people out the gate. It's probably going to be one of the biggest games that they sell. GTA 5 was one of the biggest games of all time, if not the biggest game of all time. Everyone has at least 5 copies of GTA 5, if not 25 copies of GTA 5. Everybody that I know has 50 copies of GTA 5, the collector's edition, strategy guide, and the lithograph that was included. I know this for a fact. I actually have one. You can't tell me that I'm not a GTA fan. I got the collector's edition lithograph that was included with the collector's edition. I also got the hardcover strategy guide, unopened, and I got 10% bonus points on this purchase because I was a Power Up Pro member at the time. Look at the back of this. Los Santos in Blaine County. Welcome. Only with the limited edition hardcover collectible guide, which is this, a collection of Grand Theft Auto 5 illustrations, and an exclusive lithograph. This one, the one that I got, is the one with their masks. I actually bought friends that I knew copies of GTA 5 because they couldn't get it day one, and I had a lot of extra money at the time, and I bought a few copies for some of my friends. So when I say I'm concerned with GTA 6, I have valid points, okay? I spent a lot of money on GTA 5, but I am super concerned that GTA 6 is just gonna fall flat. It's gonna be very, and I mean that like figuratively and literally, not fall flat in that it's not gonna sell well, but I think it's gonna fall flat because the game is gonna be flat. It's gonna be a flat game. It's gonna be a lot of open areas, still limited buildings that you can go in. There's not gonna be an in-depth thing. With GTA, my biggest fantasy, it's a fantasy, but I really want to see this in a GTA game because it can be done. They have the money, and it would be really fun if you're able to start at like a low-level street level 1 street slime person, and then build like a gang, and then have like gang territories like in San Andreas, but have it more in-depth. Like have gang territories, have money coming in from gang territories, use that money to buy properties or buy more gang territory, and then overtake the city and become the Scarface of Vice City.
Manny, look at this pelican fly. Come on, pelican.
Like if it's based in Vice City, that's the biggest thing, and to make it in depth and have gang wars and stuff like that, that is like so easy as a meta game thing in the game. In San Andreas, I replayed San Andreas like a couple years ago. For like 4 hours, I was doing gang territories, like as a pastime. It was fun. They could make that a main staple in the game. The GTA 5 was supposed to be about heists, and there was like 4 of them that you could do. So what I'm concerned with is that the main draw to the game, other than, you know, drive, shoot, loot, where you don't really loot, gain respect after a mission, it's going to be underwhelming. The main thing. Red Dead 2, they couldn't mess it up. Ride horses and you rob banks. But even in that game, you rob like 3 banks. You do it because it's a story mission. You don't do it because it's a side thing you can do. You do you rob 3 banks. In GTA 5, you have like 4 heists. GTA 6, what are they going to say that the main draw is? You got to become the king of Vice City. Whatever it is, I'm gonna overblow it. I'm gonna overblow it. It's gonna be overblown unless they're gonna strategically show gameplay whenever they decide to show gameplay. Unless they flat out say it's an RPG, it's gonna be so boilerplate that it's the main reason that Todd Howard hasn't said anything on the new Elder Scrolls, because Todd knows that Elder Scrolls 6 is probably going to be a flop. He knows that there's nothing more we can do creatively. There's nothing more. Guys, we can't do anything else. That's it. We've got no more creative talent. Meanwhile, Rockstar they're screwed. they've alluded and they've essentially leaked gameplay, and the leaked gameplay, I swear, is so, like, it's beta gameplay, I get it, but it's so just the same thing. I get that it's supposed to be on a new engine. It's gonna look it's gonna be the best looking game. It's definitely gonna be better physics, and that, you know, it's a good thing. I guess we will really know based on how the car crashes are. If the car crashes are good, the game is in a good place. But I'm just concerned based on that, and I don't want people to get too hype about GTA 6, even though everyone's gonna be hyped about GTA 6. I just don't want it to have a Halo 4 effect. GTA 6 might be the Halo 4 of this generation. Just, you want it to be good. It's supposed to be good. It feels like a good game. Looks like a good game. Sounds like a good game. But is it? Probably. Yeah, just wanted to rant about that. Like I said, I'm a fan. I got the lithograph. I am a fan. It'll be good. Whatever.